New tonight and only on CBS 46, an Atlanta man conned out of $1,500. The scammer pretending to hold the man's mother hostage over the phone.
The scare tactic, it worked, and now the victim is sharing his story in hopes others won't fall for the scam. CBS 46's Zach Summers live in Midtown with more on the story tonight. Good evening.
Good evening, Sean and Rick. A very scary phone call to have. Blake Smith thought his mom's life was in danger. He says that he wasn't going to take any chances, and there was very little time to think.
I remember at one point, my hand was definitely shaking.
Blake Smith received one of the scariest phone calls last week while working from home.
I thought that this was a real situation.
The caller ID showed Blake's mom, Susan, was calling, but when he answered, all he heard was a woman crying hysterically.
I was asking her, Mom, talk to me, what's going on? The next thing I heard was a man's voice who I did not recognize at all.
The man told Blake to Venmo him $1,500. He warned not to contact police or he would kill Susan and himself. Blake said anytime there was silence on the phone, the scammer made it seem as if he was hurting his mom.
The emotional manipulation was really what caused me to believe it. And I didn't really have much time to think about it. Everything was happening very fast.
He was so emotionally distraught.
The scammer, whose Venmo name was Tim Joyner, hung up after he received confirmation of Blake's payment. Susan had no idea what her son was talking about when he called.
It was very traumatic emotionally to him, and it was very traumatic to me listening to how traumatized he appeared to be.
The Smiths believe Blake was a victim of caller ID spoofing. It's when a caller deliberately falsifies information on your caller ID display to hide their real identity.
It could happen to anybody, and according to the police that we spoke to, it's not isolated. So it is happening out there.
And a Venmo spokesperson said that they are working with Blake, writing in a statement that they proactively use sophisticated fraud detection tools, manual investigations, and law enforcement to mitigate potential issues and to help their customers. Security experts say never believe the caller ID, and if there is any doubt, send a text while on the phone to validate what's being said. Live in Atlanta, Zach Summers, CBS 46 News.